Christians are under siege, not just in spirit but in flesh, culture and law. What was once a whisper of warning is now a deafening roar shaking the globe and slamming into the United States with relentless force. From Iraq's bloodied parades to America's shifting statutes, the assault on faith is escalating. Are you ready for what's coming?
In Iraq, January 2025 turned deadly when a peaceful Assyrian New Year parade in Nineveh was ambushed. A man with an axe hacked through Christians celebrating their faith. 3 wounded, 1 clinging to life, all targeted for their crosses. Authorities called it isolated, but locals whisper of rising anti-Christian hate seeping through the region. Across the Atlantic, the Democratic Republic of Congo bleeds red. March 2025 saw militants storm a Protestant church, rounding up over 70 believers, men, women, children. Machetes flashed, heads rolled, blood soaked the pews as families fled into the jungle. The UN reports 300% spikes in such attacks since 2023, yet Western media buries the story. Why the silence? Europe's no sanctuary either. In France, a 2024 Christianity Today survey found 62% of Christians face workplace bullying for their beliefs, some fired for quoting John 3:16 on X. Germany's deplatforming wave hit 2025 hard. Pastors have been banned from YouTube for hate speech sermons on marriage. The chill is real. Speak biblical truth, lose your voice. In Bournemouth, UK, Adam Smith Connor's story is a gut punch. November 2024. This British Army vet stood silently praying near an abortion clinic. Buffer zone laws snagged him. Fined £100, convicted for thought crime. His case ignited outrage. Ex-posts scream, "Silent prayer's illegal now?" UK councils are eyeing even tougher laws. Could your private faith be next?
But don't look away, America's not immune. Laws are morphing fast, and Christians are in the crosshairs. Georgia's 2025 Religious Freedom Restoration Act passed in March, hailed as a shield for believers. Yet critics, like the ACLU, warn it's a double-edged sword. Courts could twist it to favor corporations over congregants, leaving faith exposed. In Texas, January 2025 brought a bombshell. House Bill 123 lets teachers pray during school hours. Supporters cheer a win against secularism. 1,200 educators joined a prayer at desk movement by March. But opponents, including the Freedom from Religion Foundation, sue, claiming it's a step to theocracy. One ex-user raged, "Next, they'll mandate crosses in class." Future backlash could flip this freedom to a ban. Then there's Trump's thunder. February 2025, his executive order birthed a task force to hunt anti-Christian bias in the feds, FBI, IRS, even NASA under scrutiny. At a national prayer breakfast, he vowed, "No Christian will be silenced." Over 300 complaints flooded in by April, hiring denials, speech curbs, yet anti-Christian skeptics fear it's a Christian nationalist power grab.
These laws teeter on a knife's edge. Trump's task force could unearth real bias, cases like a Virginia clerk fired for refusing same-sex licenses in 2024. But it might also unleash chaos, empowering fringe groups to sue over hurt feelings. Interpretation's everything. Who holds the gavel decides your rights. This ain't theory, it's war. Pew's 2025 Religious Landscape Study says 18% of U.S. Christians feel hostile pressure daily, up from 9% in 2020. We're not just losing jobs, we're losing pulpits. Silence now means censorship tomorrow. Pray, vote, fight, or watch faith burn.
So, where does this leave you? Anti-Christian laws aren't looming, they're landing. From Iraq's axes to America's courts, the squeeze is tightening. Are these laws your lifeline or the noose around biblical truth? Could your kid's school prayer get them expelled or tracked by feds? Texas says yes, tomorrow might say no. Could your job fire you for a Psalm 23 post? Ex-users report 15% more faith-based terminations in 2025. Could preaching Jesus as Lord be hate speech by 2026? UK's buffer zones hint yes. And if culture flips harder, what's left to shield your worship?
Now's no time to hide. Get informed, dig into these laws. Pray hard, seek God's guts and guidance. Contact your representatives, flood their lines with your voice. Share this video, wake your circle. Jesus warned, you will be hated by all nations because of me. Matthew 24:9. But he swore, take heart, I have overcome the world. John 16:33. Please like, subscribe and share this video. And stand up, stand firm, the battle's here and it's yours. Cheers!